If I was going to answer an essay question on how I would justify my design choices for the character of Sybil Fawlty in Fawlty Towers. Let's have a little look at the kind of terminology that you can use in your essays. Let's have a look at how we can relate it to historical context and accuracy, and very important to always justify the why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? So, Sybil Fawlty, let's start with why am I using the makeup that I'm using? Let's go. Okay, here we go. So I would use a light blue eyeshadow on the central parts of her eyelids in order to keep her character within the historical period and the context of late 1970s fashion colour palette. So we have colour palette, we have a 1970s, and we have historical context, all answered by this light blue eyeshadow. You can then talk about the lips. They are a red colour. Now this can symbolise, think about the symbolic colour schemes, the psychological impact that colours can have on people. So red can symbolise the fact that she's a little bit flirty and she does enjoy a drink and a bit of a with the hotel guests. So the blue represents the historical context, big one for essays. The red symbolises the fact that she's a little bit flirty. Next thing we're going to have a look at is her hairstyle, the wig. Wig cap is on. Let's get this baby on. Here we go, Sybil Fawlty's hairstyle. So in the television programme, she does actually wear a wig. It's very clear that Sybil wears a wig. You see her attending to it in one of the episodes. So if we were going to justify this in an essay, this would be coiffured, bouffant, highly stylised. It's very tight, it's very precise. It shows that she is measured. It symbolises that she takes a lot of care and attention in her appearance. It is hairsprayed to within an inch of its life, so she is very particular about how she's seen by people. So she takes a lot of pride in her personal appearance. All of this would go in your essays. We can then go further. We can justify the colour palette. So this is kind of a sort of reddy auburn, which gives off warmth. So again, flirting with the guests, but also she has a fiery personality. Basil refers to her as a fire-breathing dragon. So the red symbolises that sort of feisty nature. She also has a trademark white streak that goes through her hair. This is a very distinctive look for her, but also it echoes Basil's perception of her as a dragon, because this white streak immediately gives you sort of Bride of Frankenstein vibes. So it's a nice sort of symbolic hat tilt to how another character views her. Again, justify colours, historical context, character traits. All of this makes up her costume. So let's go a little bit further and look at what else she's wearing. We have a pink ruffle blouse. It represents her flirtatious nature, and also these tight ruffles are very, very much in keeping with the 1970s historical context. So flirtatious and historical context all in one go. Lovely. Let's go further. We have a pearl necklace. We have pink earrings that match the colour palette. So she's very, very much synchronised with what she's wearing, takes a lot of pride in her look. We have a red russet tailored blazer. So, ensemble together. Historical context, light blue eyeshadow. Character traits, hello, I'm busting out of this. I had a big breakfast, love that. I'm going to keep it in, screw it, let's be real. Okay, so pink ruffle blouse, 1970s fashion. Pink, also flirtatious. We have the coiffured bouffant wig, which symbolises her own personal distinct style. It symbolises the fact that she's ordered, she's precise, takes a lot of pride in how she looks. It also symbolises how her husband thinks about her as a fire-breathing dragon. We have the pearl necklace and we have the accessories, embellishments. These are words you can use in your essays as well. We have the wool blazer, tightly tailored, as you found out with the ping moment, lol, which is made out of a wool. So together we have the costume, the colour palette, and the justifications that you would use in an essay to get those super top marks. Hope it helps.